Hello everybody, my name is Yuriy, and today I'm going to show you how you can start working in Acumatica with large language models. So step number one will be create LLM connection. What LLM connection means? Basically it means that Acumatica will use some universal standard of large language models in order to connect to OpenAI mechanism. Want to mention that it doesn't mean that you will be able to have access to all language models which are available on the market. For example, if to speak about ChatGPT or OpenAI models, not all models are exposed over cloud proxy. So let me explain it, what it means by example. So let's say I want to use GPT version 5, just by example, and here I will give it name GPT version 5, and here as LLM provider I will say OpenAI. Here I need to have also API key, and I have API key in the clipboard, which I will copy paste here, and model. Let's say I want to use GPT version 5. I will type here GPT version 5, and then I click on save. When I click on test connection, look what kind of error message I will get. It says the model parameter has invalid value. Specify the correct value for this parameter on the LLM connections form. Basically, it means that OpenAI through cloud proxy interface does not expose GPT-5. In other words, GPT-5 does not follow standards of OpenAI, does not follow standards of LLM cloud proxy. The only way to use is basically to use opened models through proxy. And let me show you another example. So if we type GPT version 4, I think I found a bug anyway, and I click on save. Now I click on test connection, and you can see now it is in execution. And yeah, so it means that I can use now this connection GPT version 5, which is this name, but as you can see, it is GPT version 4. I'm going to delete this specific connection in order for that not to meddle with my really created connection. So I'm going to delete this guy, confirm. And as you can see here, I have OpenAI Connect, so another connection, yeah, and here we have basically GPT 4.0. So step number one, buy API key for OpenAI. It can be as well as AWS, Azure, or Anthropic. That would be step number one. Step number two, OpenAI connection. Now let me show you next how the screen stock items look like. Let me refresh this guy. And take a note. Now, when I show this screen, we have three columns: prices, other, inquiries. Yeah. But we have also LLM prompts page in Acumatica. And let me show you LLM prompts, how it looks like. LLM prompts. And out of the box, Acumatica has three prompts. This is the one with which I'm playing on. But let me show you stock item description. So this is stock item description, and here we have some description, some instructions, output format, preview, prompt, response. I will elaborate on those details a bit later in other videos. So don't be shy to hit like and subscribe button. But those are instructions, and what I want to highlight here. Here we have prompt name, and here we have LLM connection, and here we have checkbox active. Again, if you look here, stock items screen, you see that we don't have nothing in menu connected to LLM. But when we select here LLM connection, which we have, and here I click active, I click save. Now, let me refresh the screen again. And when I click here, we have LLM action generate description. So basically, it means that we can have, with help of LLM prompts, to arrange couple of LLM actions for any of our forms. And how it look like? Just, let's say, to use it as appetizer, let's say you assume that you need some LLM actions for form purchase order. So you type here purchase orders, you tell here purchase orders formatting, you select LLM connection, and here you select purchase orders form. Purchase orders, and I select this guy here. A bit of patience, of course, will be necessary. Okay, so we have this created. Now let me open purchase orders form. And a bit of patience again will be necessary. And now you see again processing, approval, printing, email, and other reports. But now when I go here, when I click on save, when I click on active, again save, and again I go back here to purchase orders and I refresh the screen. And look here, here we have purchase orders formatting. Again, I will explain more on those actions, how it works, how to use it in other videos. But for now, with Acumatica 25 R2, how we can see about. With Acumatica 25 R2, you may have large language models on any of your Acumatica form. You can configure it and you can use it for your benefits. I will be very grateful for meaningful comments on that. Thanks, and looking forward or looking to see you in next videos.